Happy birthday, born on the 22nd of March in the period of Aries. It's a very powerful horoscope to have, but the alignment of your planets are not very steady. Now I don't know, all I know is you're born on the 22nd of March. I don't know the year of birth, I don't know your time of birth, I have not looked at your palms. If I can have all that information, I would be very accurate. But knowing that you're born on the 22nd of March, don't be rebellious. Try not to be a loner. Try not to go against rules and traditions. Have respect for tradition. That's very important. You will be a person who likes the futuristic way of doing things. And you will tend to be a loner and want to do it yourself. But you are not Superman or Superwoman. You will need support. So increase your level of cooperation with others. You will be a person who can do very well in certain institutions which are not traditional, like the IT area, the technology area, that way. So you are an inventor of some kind. But then the 22nd of March in Aries is not very stable. So your ideas will not be stable because you will be too ahead of your time. And that's why your ideas will fail. And only as you get much older will you able to harness the energy of your horoscope, and then you will be able to be successful. Alright? You will have a temper and be quite violent at some times. You will be arrogant and therefore isolate yourself. And very often you will be a person who cannot just get along with anybody. But you must fight that by improving your tolerance for others, by improving teamwork possibilities, and that's how you can be more successful. Your levels of compatibility will be very weak. You have to be very, very careful who you're going to tie up with, whether in romance or marriage, whether in sport, whether in anything, or whether in business, because you have a horoscope which likes to lead, and being a born leader but being off the track, and person who does unusual behavior, that can happen. You have a planet Uranus and Mercury, which reminds me of the behavior of the president of the USA, Trump. He has these two planets that you have. So I can see, so you just watch his behavior, how it is, how arrogant, how to the point, how change of mind, how making up things. And they may seem ridiculous, but he believes in this ridiculousness. So you are on that kind of a bent. But it's very interesting. Good to have people like you on earth, because you make life interesting. Now let's talk of 2017. Your 2017 planets will have a group of planets, the 2017 calendar year will have a group of planets which manage it. And for you, it's done in a way where 2017 is going to become very difficult for you. Yet it's going to be very eventful. Eventful means many, many possibilities are there for you. The scope of whatever you do is enlarged. You can find success. But the horoscopes born on the 22nd of March, the planets, are not happy to be there. And so they fight the calendar year. That means you have lost about 40% of good luck. Okay? So you have to be very careful what you do in 2017. Now I'm going to give you a set of ages. It all depends on ages. Ages have 70% energy, calendar year has 30% energy. So I'm going to give you a set of ages. Now let's imagine that you are of these ages in 2017. So let's imagine you are the ages of 13 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or 85. If you happen to be of these ages in 2017, be very, very careful. Opportunities will come, a lot of them in all areas of your life. Romance, you can get married, all these important things are there. But your choice may be done very impatiently and very impulsively. And you have a horoscope that doesn't listen to advice. So listen to advice in 2017. Now I'm going to give you another set of ages which can be very lucky for those born in 2017. And if you happen to be born on the 22nd of March, but if you are of these ages, you will succeed very well. in 2017. So let's imagine that you are the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or even 82. Then you are going to find success in all areas of your life. Everything you want will fall into your lap. Of course, you will have to work for it, but not so hard for it. You just get very lucky in all areas of your life. So ages are very important. And the only way I can help you is to know your full date of birth, including your year of birth and your time of birth. Most importantly, to look at your palms. Your palms are your DNA, because nobody else in the world can have your fingerprints and your thumbprints. It's only when one person dies and then the next one born will have those fingerprints and the thumbprints. That's how it works. That's how it works, okay? All right. So one day I should know your full date of birth. I want to talk to you about health. Now, knowing that you're born 22nd of March, that's all I know. I'm going to say that your good colors are red. But I mean, these are general colors I'm giving because I don't know your full date of birth. But for people born on the 22nd of March for 2017, use and wear plenty of red. It's going to help you and protect you from any difficulties that come. And it will help you to project yourself in a positive way. So wear underclothing, top clothing, the chair you sit on, the tabletop, the carpets, the curtains, the walls. Even if you carry a red handkerchief, that would be very good. And when you hold it, the surging energy in you is fantastic. Okay, so that's how we improve the color base. I'll give you a whole set of colors when I know your full date of birth and look into your palms. Palms are divided into 9. So the 9 planets have all the space on our palms. So I will read them all. Now, regarding directions, every planet has been given a place to stay around the compass. So it's important for you to know which directions you must face. For example, when you go to office and you sit behind your work table for 8 or 9 hours, and if you are facing a good direction, you are very lucky, and that's why you are successful and your mind works very well and you're happy to be there. If you're happening to look at a bad direction, that's why you can't sit there, you are restless, you cannot focus, what you do goes wrong, miscalculations, all these things happen. Now, I can only going to give you a general one direction and to fit everybody born on the 22nd of March. And this direction for you, I'm giving you, is south. So try to face south as much as possible when you're doing anything. And that way you will be facing 2 planets who are willing to support you and help you and give you direction and allow you to be happy and give you what you want. Okay? It's only when I know your full date of birth, time of birth, and look at your palms will I give you a whole set. I'll go around the compass and tell you which colors, which directions don't go there and which directions go there to the compass, okay? Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. So please do go to Facebook and look me up and personal message me, send me a message. And one day we might be able to Skype. It's only USD 50, 90 minutes with me, plenty of info, 5 or 6 years of your life. Sometimes I go to 7 years when I find that the horoscope has a difficulty. And I'll be able to help you and know a lot more about you. In the meantime, thank you. Happy birthday again and goodbye.